since I was like 15, 16, something like that, I was already like, man, I want to do jiu-jitsu for a living, you know. Started in 2001 when I was 14 years. My first teacher, that his name is Ricardo Marques, and I got all my belts from him, the yellow, blue, purple, brown and black. And in the end of 2008 he gave me the black belt, and same time I got graduated in my college on business. I have a business degree. In the end of 2008 was a very important year for my life, because I had to decide what I would do in my life. You know, if I would follow the jiu-jitsu for a living, or I would follow like my college, what I studied. My first teacher, he was the nicest guy, you know. He was like, man, if you want to follow this, it's your time. Go away from this city. That it was like a small city, it was not like a big city. So he told me, like, if I was you, I would go to São Paulo to train under Fabio Gurgel. So I did that, and it was good because I just got my black belt and moved to São Paulo. So I got all my belts from my first teacher, and later I moved to São Paulo and I met Fabio. And everything started for me on black belt together with Fabio. And I'm a big fan of him as well. Fabio is like my mentor in jiu-jitsu, you know. So in 2010 I won the world, that's my first world title against Changi in the finals. And after that Fabio started sending me for seminars in Europe, US, all over. In the beginning I was like having fun a lot, and I was like, man, seminar is very nice, traveling here, traveling there, you know. And I was doing that. I used to go to Europe, stay there like 3 months, jumping like city to city, teaching seminars, and later go to US, jump city to city. And there was one time of my life that I was like, man, I want to stop at some place. I want to have an address, I want to have a girlfriend. With that life I couldn't have that. So I told Fabio, now I want to stop at some place and keep training hard, you know. And coincidence, Marcelo was needing some teacher. So Fabio was like, man, so I'm gonna tell Marcelo that you go there. So this was the bridge between me and Marcelo, you know. And I'm enjoying a lot here. You know. Here's been like the best place for me for right now. You know. I mean, like, I have Marcelo as a teacher, so I'm very fortunate. I had like my Ricardo Marques, my first teacher as a teacher, Fabio Gurgel and Marcelo. And I can train with all these tough guys right here, like Marcelo, Gianni, all the tough brown belts here that are doing very well. Many of them are winning awards and all that stuff. And I can teach, so I can be teacher here. And I teach certain amounts of class that is good for my training schedule as well. I teach like 10 hours of class per week, and I can train all the rest of all the hours, you know, and rest well as well. So here's been perfect for me, you know. I meet people from all over the world. I meet Stuart Cooper. So here it's been great. I'm enjoying a lot here. And Marcelo is one of the nicest guys in the world as well, you know. And in my opinion, he has the most effective game I ever saw, you know. If you pick like all guys I competed against, I trained against, Marcelo Nogueira is the toughest guy I ever did, bro. No, it's unbelievable. I mean, like, Nogueira, he's another level of everyone, I think. This grip doesn't break. Yeah. I'm gonna open and sit. There's no wobble. Pushing. Your leg comes, and you are. Very good. You got it. You got it.
Is that it?
Yeah. If I had to describe myself, I would start saying that I'm not the most talented guy. Probably the first world champion as a black belt that don't know how to do a cartwheel. I think jiu-jitsu is for everyone. All positions that I do, I put all my belief on that position, you know, and that has to work. I'm not the most talented one, you know. I always felt this feeling. I see, like Marcelo rowing, I can't do many things he does, you know. Jiu-jitsu can improve for yourself, you know, so I improve on my way, you know. So I do half-guard. I think half-guard is the type of game that everyone can play, you know. And halfway, I think the only thing you have to do is stuck one of the guy's leg, you know. So, and everything comes from there. You stuck his leg and start to do like deep halfway, all type of halfways, you know. So I improved myself for halfway, and it's working well, you know. Most of my game, 90% of my game on the board is halfway. I like to do close guard as well sometimes, but it's probably most about halfway, deep halfway. Looks like I had a truck on my back and I took this truck out. I mean, like, that was my biggest dream, and I didn't know if I would be able to achieve that or not, you know. We always believe, but we never know, you know. So when I won the first words, I was like, I can't breathe. I mean, like, I got it. It was against Change, you know. So I mean, like, if we win the words, it's a huge deal. But if you win the words against one guy, like one legend, it's even bigger, you know. So couldn't be better, you know. And I'm very big fan of Change as well, you know. So it was a really tough match. It was like by 2 points, but I'm glad I got it, you know.